Now, before we get into this video, if there's any of you guys that wants to work with new media and you want to cover fights, if you live in New York, Texas, Las Vegas, California, Australia, or even the UK, contact me at dantesboxingnation@gmail.com. Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So it's just been reported that Devin Haney has demanded 8 weeks of stringent VADA testing when it comes to his fight against Ryan Garcia on April 20th. And Devin and Snack's Victor Conti, they're putting a lot of pressure on Ryan Garcia to hurry up and fill out the VADA forms and start testing immediately. Victor Conti, he was the one that put out the tweet saying props to real Devin Haney for demanding 8 weeks of stringent VADA testing for the upcoming bout against Ryan Garcia. And then Victor Conti, he reveals some interesting information. He says, in my opinion, transparency is important. Boxing deserves to know that Ryan Garcia did not do any training camp drug testing for his last fight. Well, guys, Ryan Garcia, he got away with not drug testing in his last fight. He won't get away with it this time. Devin Haney, he sent Ryan Garcia a direct message. He said, get your VADA forms in, Coke boy. You know, this is like deja vu for Devin Haney, because he had a very similar conversation with Jojo Diaz. Jojo was doing the exact same thing. He was prolonging the VADA testing. But once again, it's not just the VADA that Jojo Diaz has in common with Ryan Garcia. Jojo was pressured into taking the Devin Haney fight just like Ryan Garcia was. Jojo was trying to get the Ryan Garcia fight, even though he had just fought in a title eliminator that actually put him in position to fight for Devin Haney's belt. Instead, he tried to get Ryan Garcia because he felt that would be an easier fight. Ryan Garcia, he was trying to get the Rolly Romero fight because he knew that that would be a much easier fight. But once Ryan Garcia turned down the Jojo Diaz fight, that left Jojo with no other options but to fight the WBC champion Devin Haney. And when Rolly Romero turned down the Ryan Garcia fight, the same thing happened to Ryan. He had no other options but to fight the WBC champion Devin Haney. So the obvious question is, if Ryan Garcia didn't even do random style drug testing in his last fight, how come he's prolonging the drug testing for this upcoming fight? Guys, people always say at this level there should always be drug testing. That's not true. In any professional boxing match, drug testing should always be implemented. I'm talking about real random style Olympic drug testing. It shouldn't matter what your status is. It shouldn't matter if you're a nobody or you're the biggest star in the sport of boxing. No professional boxer deserves to get punched in the face by someone who's on PEDs, performance-enhancing drugs. I mean, with all the money that boxing makes, they could easily pay for universal drug testing. It's crazy because Floyd Mayweather is the one that pretty much pioneered random drug testing in the sport of boxing back in 2008 when he was negotiating a fight with Manny Pacquiao. And Manny Pacquiao surprisingly turned down a 50-50 deal, 50-50 split, because he refused to do random style drug testing. Now Olympic style random drug testing is pretty common, at least when it comes to the big fights. We know that Ryan Garcia used to train with Canelo Alvarez, and Canelo Alvarez's whole gym, at least the majority of the big names at his gym, they were all cheaters, including Canelo. Canelo Alvarez, Oscar Valdez, Julio Cesar Martinez, and Luis Neri, they all tested positive for performance-enhancing drugs. And Ryan Garcia was training alongside of them. And this is the reason why Devin Haney is highly suspicious of Ryan Garcia. But you notice when it comes to Devin Haney, he's not using the suspicion as an excuse to not fight Ryan Garcia. The message that Devin Haney is sending to Ryan Garcia and other fighters is clear. Whatever you were doing in your previous fights, you ain't gonna be doing it in this one. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one.
All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes,
Fever blisters, diabetic ulcers,
this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called LO Key Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to LODekey.com.
like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram.
Fellas, I've got some great news for you. If you've lost your hair or have a receding hairline, the time has come when you can finally get your hairline back through a process called scalp micropigmentation. So here's how it works. It's a hair tattoo that replicates the look of your hair follicles when you have fully shaved it down. So to get this hookup, make sure you follow and contact my man Scalp Carolinas on Instagram.
Let me tell you guys about Issa Israel Law Firm. It is a full-service legal practice based in Denver, Colorado, an emerging hub for combat sports and high-altitude training. If you're a fighter inside or outside of the ring and you need a law firm you can trust to fight for you, visit thefighterfirm.com or email help@iilawfirm.com. Legal representation is usually limited to plaintiffs or defendants in Colorado, but iFirm can help anyone in the world with trademarking their business name, logos, and U.S. immigration issues. This brother has been my attorney for a while and helped guide me through all kinds of business and civil issues, so make sure you guys go to thefighterfirm.com.